Welcome to In Design Mode. I am Theron, and I will be doing some general reads this month. Last month in July, I did just business and career, and I decided this month I would just do some general. So whatever comes up is the message that you're going to get, which is awesome. If you are new, welcome. I hope that you stay. So subscribe, click that subscribe and the bell so you'll know when I post something. If you're returning, thank you, and I appreciate you coming back. And make sure you all like, comment, share, anything. I would like to hear any feedback you have, especially if any of the reads resonate with you. So I'm not real talkative, so I don't go through a whole spiel. At least I try not to. Yeah, I just want to make sure you know that you can like, subscribe, and look for some. I'm gonna do some series for astrology series, like talking about houses and the planets and what have you. That should be coming up probably the next couple of weeks, at least a portion of that series. So that's the only other thing that I would want to announce right now. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. For your September reading, it's going to be a general read. Okay. All right. Hello, Libras. Happy birthday to you, too. The reason why I say that in September is because us September Libras get left out a lot. So I wanted to say happy birthday to you, too. For us September Libras. September is our month also. Virgos can't have it all. Let's see what message we have for you today. For the month of September. Let's see what message we have for the month of September. For my Libras for September. Okay, one more. One more. Take that. All right. All right. You have a lot of action going on, Libras. Things are going your way. Things are going your way. You've ended some sort of cycle, some type of karmic cycle. You're seeing prayers and things that you put out to manifest. You see them coming true. You see the Nine of Cups is what you have here. Excuse me. And she's jumping for joy. Just jumping for joy. She's found a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Jumping for joy. Everything that she or he put out there to manifest, to pray for, actually reaping from that and seeing seeing things come true, seeing those wishes come true, seeing those prayers being heard. Okay. And then the wheel, in some decks, is the wheel of fortune. The wheel, the tide is turning. Libras, you have been manifesting something, and it's been granted. But part of the being granted is this shift that you're having to make, or the world is making for you. And it takes from you go into the Six of Cups, which is it's a nostalgia, it's a thinking about your childhood. It could be dealing with your inner child. If I'm looking at this, you know, things are going well, and I believe they're going to continue to do well for you. But this shift in consciousness that's going to happen is going to probably more than likely have you dealing with things from your past, your upbringing, your upbringing, how your childhood went, and probably the inner child dealing with just dealing with what's coming next. You may have to go and think of maybe how you handled something in a previous time, or maybe it's time to break some other patterns that you know that you're guilty of. And this shift in consciousness that you're going to have will probably bring all of that to the light for you to deal with. It's not a bad read. It's not like you're going to have all this good and then you're going to be mad and disappointed. No, all this good, these prayers being answered. This is pretty much like one shift out of probably of 9 things that you may have asked for, manifest, prayed on. If we take one of them out of this, it's going to create a shift of consciousness. And with that one, you're going to begin to think of the past. And I'm thinking the childhood, your upbringing, dealing with past inner childhood wounding maybe. But it's in correlation to what you're praying for and what you're trying to manifest. So it's in correlation, it's in sync with all of that. This is just some of the work that's going to have to go in once you start to consciously shift into another cycle of life. This is telling you some of the work that you're going to have to do. So it's not a bad reading. It's not, I don't see anything bad here. Childhood might not be a bad childhood. It might be a good one that you can build off of, like off the memories of that. So, but whatever, it's one of those things that you have prayed for and manifest here is going to require a shift of consciousness, a turn in, the world just gonna shift. She's rolling the dice up here. She got dice up here. You're taking a turn. It's a gamble. To me, it shows like you're taking a gamble, but to me, you're gonna have to take the shift in consciousness. That's what I keep seeing with this. You're gonna have to take the shift in consciousness. And the same spirit, the same guide, the same God, the same higher self that you use to manifest, you're going to also have to trust with this shift. You don't lose it. Whoever and whatever you called on to get you all of this to start coming true, to see all the fruits of this from you, seeing the gold at the end of the rainbow, you jumping for joy because you have it, you see it all, you have it all. There's nothing you can't accomplish. Still stick with that same source with this. Keep your faith. Know when the wind of change comes, it's going to be a shift in your consciousness. And some of the work you may have to do going forward is going to deal with being your childhood, your inner child, your upbringing, something from your past that you're going to have to possibly deal with. It won't take away from what you've got, but it's definitely going to be part of the requirement, I should say, for everything that you've prayed for and everything you've manifested. And this is also for someone who, I'm looking at this now, someone who may have feel blocked, like they have prayed for, they've tried to do all type of manifesting, they were lighting candles, trying to do things to generate a fortune, generate just several, like anything that they want to accomplish, whether it's material, whether it's a love interest, just you're trying and you still feel like it's not happening. This is also telling you that keep going. There's going to be a shift for you, and it's going to be a shift in your consciousness. It's the same thing, and the work that you're going to have to put into it is going to have to come from your past. And like I said, past childhood, past some wounding, or past good memories that you have from the past. But whatever it is going to take something from the past in order to possibly unblock everything that you are asking for, or manifesting or praying for. So either you're getting them, and one of these things is going to cause the shift, or you're blocked from it. And now because this is a major arcana. So there's going to be a shift that is going to take place whether you're ready or not. And it's not necessarily a bad one. It's what it is. The same, like I said, spirit, whatever source you use to believe in all of this, it's the same source you still keep holding on to as they make the shift in your life. But in that shift, it's going to be some work or something that's coming back from your past that you're going to have to deal with. So just keep that in mind. But I really feel like it's all going to work out for your good. It's all going to work out for your good, but you're just going to have to keep holding your faith, keep trusting in that source that you trust in. Continue to trust, putting more faith in the shift than ever, because the shift will feel unnerving. Some anxiety might come with the shift, because you no longer, look at her, she's standing on the top of a wheel. You know, she's just standing there, letting the wind blow her back and forth and seeing where she's going to land. So, you know, you need faith for that. You can't be out doing something like that without having faith or source or something to lean into. So with that being said, like, keep your faith. The same source that's getting you all of this is the same source you need to keep believing in here for this karmic shift, for the shift in consciousness that is going to take place. And know that something from your past, it will be coming through. I know I keep repeating that, but it bears repeating. So let's pull an oracle card. This is for the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reed. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. What message do you have for Libras? What message do you have for Libras? What message do you have for Libras? Lord. What message do you have for Libra? There we go. All right. Number 48, Wishing Well. This is a new deck, so I am trying to look at some of the cards myself, because a lot of them are new to me. So Wishing Well Number 48, it says, desire is the sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of all attachments to ownership. Desire is the most important impulse for creating life. Now you're seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration and sensing that moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It is an aha moment when everything makes sense. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate or are convincing a baby or an idea. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate or are conceiving a baby or an idea. Excuse me. The wishing well card awakens you to the presence of unseen forces that enable new beginnings. The presence of unseen forces that enables new beginnings. Divine intelligence activates the field of possibilities where new life is co-created in magical ways. Neither you nor anyone else can know how or why this happens. It just does. To that end, you can't control the process of growth. Rather, you must step aside to a channel for higher forces and relinquish any attachment to how this new creation should appear or when. Form your intentions and take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well. Then trust in spirit. Prepare to be amazed. Here's your Wheel of Fortune. Okay. To me, that just spoke directly to there's a change. In a sense, she has detached to the outcome. She's standing out there, letting the wind come in both directions for her, knowing that she will still land on her feet. She will still be fine at the end. So, I hope this resonates with you all, Libra. It kind of resonates with me, but kind of. But I know this is specifically for someone. I don't resonate with all the parts of this, so I believe this is for someone specifically. So yeah, let me know in the comments if this resonated with you at all, and I will see you soon, Libras. Take care. Bye.